Mahama or go after Addo or throw heavy shades.
It's been a criminal handling of our economy.
According to President Mahama, Agenda 111, hospitals Makumaku 111 NPP pencil. Almost your magic because you know Mashabo. Send a bayer, you're able to say COVID bar at least there will be hospitals able to take care of, According to President Mahama, out of the 111 hospitals the NPP for sure my and as a Mugu Kwanzo and Omo ya time soon Muba Kope and Omutim Commission na Bakuru Pomu Commission Mpakura Nipa Beda Sukurabini.
When I was president, I made a statement that we're going to move to a situation where if the missions have a hospital in an area, we're not going to come and compete with the mission by building another hospital. Would rather use the resources to improve the mission hospital so that it provides service. Unfortunately, that was not followed in Agenda 111. So there are many places where you have a mission hospital. We could have used that money to upgrade the facilities in the mission hospital. Government has gone to start a hospital, has not been able to finish it. And they are sitting there, some at foundation level, some at lintel level, and so many of them, almost 90 hospitals.
And even to complete, I think about 90 hospitals in the Agenda 111 program, governments right now will need, somewhere like $1.7 billion.
We need $1.7 billion to be able to complete the hospitals. The one that they said they commissioned, there's nothing in it, just one hospital. They finished the structure, but there's not even a bed in the hospital.
Hey, so... Which means that the 3 billion I got from IMF, that money in the is not going into some of these things, or maybe some echo, but still, we need $1.7 billion. Yeah, 3 billion, and we need 1.7 billion to complete the hospitals. And come on, and people were bragging with it.
We need 1.7 billion to be able to complete the hospitals. The one that they said they commissioned, there's nothing in it, just one hospital. There's not even a bed.
So according to President Mahama, or she ways a means here, or bet him those kind of hospitals now uncompleted, no missions being bet me like a kind of and then they will complete it and ABR run it and hopefully the government will help.
And so we discussed it a bit in cabinet, but the Minister of Health is going to come with a paper to see what we do. I believe that if some of the missions are interested, we could get them to finish the hospital and manage the hospital and provide the service.
Because where to get another 1.7 billion? Now, Ghana, we don't have that money now.
So that government can find it to be a mix. We can also raise money and finish some. But the mission hospitals too can take some and complete them.
But that is not the only thing Mahama can when it comes to the Addo Mamu. Now, also there was another video I know what they say. He doesn't quite understand how now the NPP are buying almost run Ghana because how am I running Ghana? Atitia protest or Matitina Pansam.
One thing that is a cardinal principle for us is to tell the truth at all times. We all knew the economy was in crisis, but some of the things I'm discovering myself, it's been a criminal handling of our economy. And Ghana is a crime scene, actually.
Ghana is a crime scene. That is his own word, so you should describe the state of Ghana under another stem.
Ghana is a crime scene, actually.
Now with this, I think you make Kinyama because why busy with the vetting side. European Florida Man of Parliament vetting or no response to that.
We will argue the case today. We will argue no adjournment.
If the president say now only say Ghana and Koyi, but who the books of it, how I am spending no money, how I see managing the country now. It's criminal. It's like he doesn't even get it himself. But right now, the president, he has no other option than to deal with the situation at hand.
Because how a government can have been so reckless, I cannot understand. But we're faced with the reality. Our options are very few.
Personally, I don't like the fact to say you do have a buying so. Now we blame the previous government of Addo Manyan. But in this case, it's good because Yenyanko even 100 days into the second term of the presidency. So he can complain now. But some months be back. That's the who's was here complaining. We could day in top.
We can behave like the ostrich and hide our heads in the sand and let the economy crash. But then what effect would it have on Ghanaian households and everybody? And so I've told him, I said, cut expenditure as much as you like. Even we ourselves in Office of Government Machinery cut as much of our budget as you like.
This what Mahama can do, which means it's not just the Addo Kwana 1 year Juma year, but also the ministers in the MPC are almost everyone under him. And if that is the case, then I now get why they are afraid of Aura.
When they come home, they don't want to hear about Aura.
Because if the president in power can't say the country, is worse, it's in worse shape.
Ghana is a crime scene.
Then it's a little bit concerning.
The situation is dire. The numbers are even worse than we had known in the period of the elections. But the minister, the president, and others involved in the management of the economy were confident that the proposals, the policy propositions, and the program that President Mahama has put on the table were sufficient to turn around the situation.
If that is the case, yeah, then fine. We are hoping for that turnaround never happen and then it will actually work. But if it doesn't, and now one more thing. And President Mahama also in Bank of Ghana governor or the choose any deputy. And now what we say no more basono omunya adwuma yie na memo omunya adwuma in how and the previous administration Omo governor of the Bank of Ghana no how omo runi amavo na businesses are affected the normal Ghanaians like Pakwasi Ndum Bank is shutting it down GT Bank and GN Abusia is shutting it down amavo bebre na no mu save o no and as omo gi loans omo bank near adwuma no affecting a whole lot of people. In don't make sure that the policies in a Bank of Ghana and the banning the Eka. They are not just safeguarding the policies and regulations in Eka, but also the normal Ghanaian. Because the previous Bank of Ghana governor and the whole team, they didn't put that into consideration that much.
Our recent banking history has shown us the cost of neglecting this truth. During the supposed banking sector cleanup exercise, thousands of jobs were lost and lives were disrupted, because decisions were made with a narrow focus rather than the consideration of the human impact of those decisions. The Bank of Ghana had the opportunity to salvage some of these institutions to protect people's livelihoods while ensuring stability, but instead, an approach that ignored human consequences was what was made.
And then we no kaka will say, you're sure. Oh, more printing more money. Send a bay, because okay, you will skent, at least car dinner, you bet him to be to and as you bet him to affect the economy, because the moment I say it creates even more problems.
The lessons of the past remind us of the dangers of fiscal recklessness and the lasting harm it can inflict on an economy. When government resorts to unsustainable consumption, expenditure, financed by excessive and unregulated printing of money, the consequences can be severe. One thing for sure, I'm not going to come and ask you to print more money.
President Mahama, he's not going like full throttle on the previous government and Addo. But based on normal here and there, you can clearly see, say, Mahama throw shade, so go after him in a very Mahama-like way. What do I say? Smooth, but God almighty.
I'm committed to ensuring that the central bank operates free from political interference, guided solely by its mandate.
Tap send, then numero uno. Mobile app, I will see just send this car command off for Ghana. So Italy, Germany, Europe, USA, even Dubai. Now person send this car the brand off for Ghana. App where so you to tap send. Apple App Store and Google Play Store na downloading right now for 2 phones. Because how they send this car command off for BR. Until we levy. Exchange rate was so it's fast, it's secure, it's all the good things and mount trouble. Almost security a top notch. And I first time I could download the app now you see send this car. Ubo code Magra help Shema. Depending on baby I want you ever see a Chuska. I'm at the Keska was sending on. There was just only starting use to tap sender. Make can form our net. Even no more mobile wallet. I was your bet me load do no with ska. The time so I send this kind of command for Ghana. Na nyafe na be connected to bank. Dabi. Oh tap wallet no. The fast na is what send ko. Tap send the abusia. Me can form enough. This a use tap send ya. Ko Apple App Store and Google Play Store na ko download no right now.
Tap send. Papa no.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. Till we meet again abusia. Adios.